Hi, everyone. I'm meteorologist Janessa Webb. We are awaiting the arrival of our next storm system. You can see it's hovering across the upper Midwest into the Ohio Valley. That has caused winter weather advisories across our area. Hey, we'll time out this snowfall and widespread rain coming up.
The station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
You're watching DC News Now at 9.
And happening right now in Washington, protests outside the CNN building as Virginia Governor Glenn Youngkin gets ready to share his controversial views on education. Our Daniel Hamburg is standing by live, where we'll hear from a protester in moments. Plus,
education has been underpaid. Teachers have been underpaid, and it's time we bring that to an end. It's 2023.
Teachers in Virginia's largest county demanding better wages and better benefits. A major vote that decides whether they'll be able to unionize just minutes away right now. And we are taking you there. And
we deserve more than tobacco stores and liquor stores on every single corner.
people in Prince George's County say enough with all the tobacco shops. More grocery stores is what's needed. How new legislation could get them closer to what they wish.
good evening, and thank you so much for joining us tonight. I'm Tasmin Mahfouz.
And I'm Mark Hall, in for Chris Flanagan.
Our top story tonight, Governor Glenn Youngkin is in the national spotlight, participating in a town hall about education right now on CNN.
And his stance on education issues largely leading to his governorship.
And tonight, protesters are demonstrating outside of CNN. That's where we find our Daniel Hamburg tonight. And Daniel, the Pride Liberation Project takes issue with Youngkin's transgender policies.
Yeah, they have a big issue with him, with his policies. Of course, we know education is really the way that Governor Youngkin won his governorship, talking about trying to give parents more say in their kids' education. His education secretary, we should note, actually her last day was just today. She resigned last week. Other things that he's done include taking a look at critical race theory. On his first day in office, he says that he banned critical race theory through an executive order, as well as divisive topics. These students out here are here about transgender rights, and I want to bring in here Ranger Ballison. You are a senior at McLean High School. Tell me why you guys are here tonight.
We're here tonight because we don't trust Glenn Youngkin with our education. We're here tonight because we believe that Glenn Youngkin is not educating us as accurately as possible, and we're here because we think that his trans model policies are not model policies. They're just excuses to justify bigotry.
So tonight's town hall is all about education. You guys are obviously out here. What is the message that you want to send to Governor Youngkin?
We want to tell Governor Youngkin to let us learn. We want to tell him that we are here because we deserve accurate history, because we deserve comprehensive school funding, because we deserve to feel safe and included in our schools.
And you are a senior, as you said. There are a lot of other high schoolers here. Tell me about you being in school. How do you feel about the governor telling you how to live your life?
It's unhelpful, and it makes my school experience more difficult. I don't think that Governor Youngkin has done one good thing for education since he's come into office, and Governor Youngkin's actions have negatively affected my school environment, because I haven't been able to learn, because I am busy worrying about what he's going to do next and how he's going to harm us next.
Gotcha. Anything else that you'd like to tell our viewers?
No, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So like I said, about 30 people out here protesting right outside of CNN. That live town hall is happening right now. We are expecting him to talk about all kinds of topics on education. Of course, there is the possibility that he could announce a run for president. He has floated that idea in the past, not saying that he would not. So again, a lot of students and even parents concerned about education. That is what Governor Glenn Youngkin is in the national spotlight for tonight. We're live in Northwest DC. Daniel Hamburg, DC News Now.
Collective bargaining! We will win! Collective bargaining! We will win!
Tonight, Fairfax County teachers and school employees are rallying, calling on their school board to allow them to collectively bargain. And the historic vote is expected to happen soon. Northern Virginia reporter Max Marcella joins us live from the Fairfax County School Board meeting at Luther Jackson Middle School. And Max, Fairfax County could become the fourth in the state to allow a teachers union and a seat at the negotiating table.
That's right, and it's the school district in the largest county in the Commonwealth. It could be the fourth, as you mentioned, joining Charlottesville, Loudoun County, Prince William County, and Alexandria. Now, Arlington school staff we spoke with earlier tonight say this is a day they have been pushing for years. Before they packed the auditorium for the Fairfax County School Board meeting,
Collective bargaining, we will win. Collective bargaining, we will win.
county teachers and school workers called for a change in how things like pay and benefits are negotiated.
Historically, education has been underpaid. Teachers have been underpaid, and it's time we bring that to an end. It's 2023.
Duran Thompson is a third grade teacher at Woodley Hills Elementary. She says the potential timing of this moment is crucial, as Fairfax County supervisors are considering giving the next board members raises of up to 45%.
The last time I checked, there was not a shortage for Board of Supervisor employees.
According to the proposal up for a vote, more than 28,000 FCPS employees would be able to be represented by a union. It would be able to negotiate wages, hours, benefits, and terms of employment. The school board would still set the district's budget, and they would not be able to strike due to Virginia law.
If a third and fourth grader can understand the value of voice, then certainly our leadership should be able to understand the value of voice.
We're here to say thank you. We're also here to say it's time.
On average, teachers in the county make $83,000 a year, less than their peers in Arlington, Falls Church, and Alexandria. But Emily Vanderhoff says it's about more than just money.
When everyone who's affected by policy has a say in that policy, people, everyone wins.
School board meeting still going on now. If and when a vote happens this evening, we'll keep you updated on air and online, dcnewsnow.com. Reporting in Fairfax County, Max Marcella, DC News Now.
Max, thank you. We're checking now with Chief Meteorologist Janessa Webb, and the wind. No wind today.
Yeah, wind's dying down, but Janessa, winter weather's moving in.
Oh, yeah, we do have an approaching storm system that is really to our west at this point. It's going to quickly move in across West Virginia into western Maryland as we go into the next few hours. Predominantly going to be the highest impacts for your early morning commute. That's where we're going to kind of see the game change. Right now, out towards Hagerstown, you're sitting under clear skies. Very quiet wind flow now out of the north and west. It has died down. But really, tomorrow afternoon, the winds are going to continue to pick up once again, and for the start of your weekend we are definitely looking at breezy conditions with temperatures dropping dramatically. Lows tonight, we're not super concerned about wind chills. We're in the upper 30s in a few spots out towards the tidal basin area, but most of the DMV in the lower 30s, sitting out below the freezing mark. So very chilly air still in place. Partly cloudy skies by 11 o'clock. A few of us going to see some partial clearing. But that storm system, it has multi-components to it. I mean, we're going to see a little bit of sleet, snow, and predominantly rain event for the start of your Friday. We'll track in timing coming up.
Janessa, thank you. And developing at 9, a D.C. high school employee is on leave after allegations of sexual misconduct with a student. In a letter to parents obtained by DC News Now, the principal of Dunbar High School calls the allegations disturbing. Details are limited, but what we do know, the school reported the allegations to DC Police as well as Child and Family Services. Dunbar's principal says counseling is available for those who need it.
Also developing now, a significant data breach of DC's health insurance marketplace, DC Health Link. It's impacting potentially thousands of lawmakers and staffers on Capitol Hill. In a letter obtained by the Hill, officials said that they don't know the size or the scope of the breach, but say that enrollees may have had an account and data and personal information stolen. Right now, it does not appear that lawmakers were the specific target of the attack. And people in Prince George's County, Maryland, are fed up with the amount of tobacco shops they're seeing in their neighborhoods, but soon that will change.
Yeah, so this week, the County Council approved a zoning amendment to restrict operation hours and prevent more tobacco shops from being built next to each other. And tonight, our Jan Marisa say spoke to council members and residents to learn how this is beneficial.
Yeah, when I drove down Marlboro Pike, I counted more than 7 tobacco shops, many of them 24/7, and some of them just a few feet away from each other. Now, this is something that residents have been frustrated about for years, and now with the county council's new restrictions, they're excited to see the change.
I'm raising 2 beautiful girls that are honor roll students, and I would not like for them to be able to go in these stores and to get the things that they have in it.
After years of frustration of seeing tobacco store after tobacco store.
There's 12 liquor stores and 12 24-hour stores, and kids can have access to what they're selling in there, and it's not good. And they won't hire anybody in the community.
The Prince George's County Council are finally taking steps towards a solution.
Prince George's County, the mecca of black excellence. We deserve more than tobacco stores and liquor stores on every single corner.
The council approved a zoning bill that will require 24/7 tobacco shops to close by 8 p.m.
I feel good because at least we know they won't be open 24 hours. Hopefully there'll be no more.
And prevent new ones from being right next to each other.
We're also pushing them out of the commercial and residential neighborhoods and putting them into industrial zones. And we're also saying they can't be in close proximity to schools and to recreational facilities.
Councilman Edward Burrows says it'll also help reduce crime.
So we are exiting out the trash and bringing in quality retail and development.
Longtime residents like Phyllis Wright say they want to see more businesses that will actually help the community.
How about daycare center? How about job program centers where kids can go in and learn a trade? We need more activity for our youth to try to keep these young kids focused and staying out of trouble.
This will not apply to tobacco shops and entertainment areas, and it will go into effect in the next few weeks. For now, reporting in Capitol Heights, Maryland, I'm Yamari Sase, DC News Now.
Rec centers in D.C. staying open longer, the push to get more safe spaces for district families.
Plus, game on, Maryland and Virginia. It was Virginia's turn to make its final push to bring the FBI headquarters of the Commonwealth. Who made the better pitch?